How's it feel to be back in Westwood?
Oh, magnificent, cooler. You get to eat good food, and it's just, night and day, way better. But that trip to San Bernardino was well worth it. It's something that we need every year, and as much as I hate to say that, it's what we need. And I think it's a good humbling camp, because it's nitty gritty, it's hot, and we really have to come together as a team and figure things out, in a hectic environment. And, that prepares us for games when things go wrong and everything. We can revert back to San Bernardino. Like we've been in a crazy environment, and we can handle this.
How did this camp compare to the last two?
In my opinion, this is the hardest camp we've had.
Okay, even with the cooler weather?
Yes, this is definitely the hardest camp, in my opinion, that we've had. We've worked the hardest. Bar none, in my opinion, this is the hardest camp we've had. So, yeah.
Why was that?
I would just say, I think as the years go on, expectations and workloads, we just have to step our game up. That's just a part of life. As you guys, each year you guys try to do better and better. We try to do better and better, which means more and more effort, more and more work that you have to put into that. So it's necessary. So it would be a disservice to us if camp didn't get harder and harder each year. If it was the same thing, there would be no point in going out there. So
you said you hate to say it, but you need it. What do you hate to say? Why do you?
I hate to say it because, honestly, I hate going out there. But that's just real. But it's good for you. Sometimes life is about doing things you don't want to have to do, and San Bernardino is one of those things. And in the long run, looking back on it, I'll definitely appreciate it. But while I was there, I didn't like being there, but I had no choice. I was stuck there, and it's a benefit to it.
You got one more year out there, though, don't you?
Yes. One more year.
Catch you that one.
I like how you did that. Slick.
Hey, I get paid big bucks.
Talk a little bit about what happened in that one practice where you had a little.
Oh yeah. Pretty much what that happened was it was all my fault first and foremost. I apologize to McDermott and everything, but I had thought that I got hit late, but it ended up being friendly fire by the defense, and I just lost my mind. I just got hit and I just lost my mind. It was 110 degrees, and I just lost my cool. And that that just happens. That's natural. And I just took it overboard. So I take full responsibility for that. That won't happen again. And really, you guys shouldn't be used. It shouldn't be news to you guys. It happens once a year, every year at San Bernardino.
Blame it on San Bernardino.
Yeah, I blame it on San Bernardino. So yeah, but no, it's all handled. It's all squared away. Totally my fault. I take full responsibility, and it won't happen again. It won't be anything crazy like that again.
So, how's this defense comparatively, let's say, compared to last year at about the same time? You're down Eric Kendricks, obviously.
Yeah.
But where do you think you guys are compared to last year?
Yeah, again, a guy like EK you cannot replace. He's in the NFL right now doing his thing, making plays as we all expected. It's no surprise to us. But moving forward, as a defense, I like where we're at. Just with the experience level we have with the DBs. Kenny Young stepped right in. We haven't missed a beat, missing EK. Not saying he's EK or anything like that, but he stepped right in, and the defense is still flowing. He's making the calls as EK did and everything. So in the D-line, I just like the experience level we have and the trust we have. Everybody knows what everybody can do, which is cool. You know what I mean? So it's a cool little factor about this defense this year is we all know each other and we all know what we're capable of.
Are there more moving parts with Bradley's defense? Are there more pressures coming from different
Definitely. I would say there's more pressures compared to last year. I would say that we're going to take a little bit more chances this year than compared to last year. But, yeah, there's definitely some different little aspects, different little tweaks and things that Coach Bradley added to our defense because he mostly adapted to our defense and then added his changes, which is cool, which is good for us. So it all works out.
Would you say this is a pretty deep group of linebackers?
Most definitely. I honestly believe in the bottom of my heart, Jayon Brown and Isako and Cameron Judge. We have guys that could play anywhere in the Pac-12, in my opinion. And if knock on wood, if one of us goes down, me, Kenny Young, Dion, Aaron Wallace, we have guys that can step right in and we won't miss a beat. And that's something. We had that last year, but this year is really strong. I feel confident to go out if I need to and have Jayon come in. I feel like Jayon could really do it, speaking in my position specifically.
You knocked on the bench.
You played some running back last year. Is that something you think you'll do again this year at all?
The whole running back deal is kind of is really unorthodox. You know, I never know when I'm going in. I never know when it's gonna happen. I don't know what play is gonna be ran. So, I mean, it's a mystery to me too. But I'm always just ready. I'm always just prepared, and it's always in the back of my mind that hey, this game I could get thrown in, that game, and depending on the game plan, whatever Coach Mazzoni decides to draw up that week. So, I would say yes. But we haven't talked about it yet, but I would say yes.
Do you hope to get
Oh,
it?
definitely. I'm all hands on deck. It's a fun deal for me playing running back and, you know, spelling guys like Paul Perkins. I think that's cool. So, yeah, it's fun.
What about kick returner?
Kick return, I want to do it.
Okay.
It just comes down to the coaches. So, whenever they feel like they have the trust in me and the confidence in me, and I'll continue to build that, you know, throughout camp. I've been on and off returning kicks like my sophomore year, this year in practice and stuff like that. So we'll see. But I'm definitely prepared to do it.
How likely do you think it is that the coaches will throw you in there?
I think it's very likely, in
Okay.
my opinion. But we'll see. It's up to them. But me being optimistic, I would say very likely. I would say don't blink.
All right, thanks guys. Thanks, Myles.